Hello, friends. Welcome to Easy Stamping 123, where all you need are three things to create a cute card. You need stamps, paper, and ink. I'm Karina Chin, and I'm going to show you how to make a really quick card tonight using a template. And I started this series so that anybody can join in. So if you're a beginner, this will be a great challenge for you because you only need three things. And if you're one of my existing customers or one of my friends who like to collect stamps like I do, this gives you a good excuse to crack open a brand new stamp and try a new template and stamp along with me. Now, I've been doing this for 16 years, so I kind of turn it into a little bit of a game, and I spin a wheel to see what colors, what paper and ink colors I have to use, as well as I roll a dice to see what stamp set I have to use. So that way it's not pre-planned. It makes it a little more fun. So hopefully you enjoy it tonight. And if you do, you're welcome to like and subscribe to my channel. I'm here every Wednesday at 7:30 Mountain Standard Time. So let's go down here and I'll just see if I am live. Yay, Gail's here and Sharon's here. Hello, girls. How are you tonight? I'm so glad you're here. Okay, let me get started. I always give myself a 30-minute maximum time limit, so I'll see how quickly I can get started. Now, tonight I am going to be using this card sketch. And so I'm on episode 38 already. So I have 38 card sketches that I have sent out to my friends. And I do this by email, so anyone is welcome to join my newsletter list. You can go to my blog, karinastamps.com, and then along the side you can subscribe to the newsletter. And I usually send it out every Tuesday morning. So this is the sketch from last week, and this is how the card turned out. So I think it turned out super cute considering I had weird colors I had to work with, which was Balmy Blue. Oh yeah, Daffodil Delight Balmy Blue. And I think I pulled in a green and a soft gray. Anyway, I'm quite happy with how it turned out. And I used a stamp set that is one of the online exclusives. Can't remember what it's called right now, but you know what? Not a bad card. So this is the sketch that we're going to be using tonight. I put some measurements down, which I'll go through with you in a second, and then we'll get started. So I hope everybody's having a great evening. Hello, Joy. I see you're here too. It's hot in my craft room right now. So in Edmonton, the sun is shining and it's above zero. I think it was 4 degrees this morning. It was cold when I walked my little dog Otto. It was freezing, but now it feels really hot. So we have been having such extreme weather changes in Edmonton, Alberta. It's a little bit crazy. Okay, so if I roll a 1, I'll use Apple Harvest, 2 Ice Cream Swirl. Oh, hold on a second. Where's the stamp set that I wanted to use? Oh, this is so weird. Oh, hold on, I'm making a substitute. Okay, I want to use In My Heart. So 1 Apple Harvest, 2 Ice Cream Swirl. There's no swirls in this stamp set, people. In My Heart is 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now I'm highlighting this one because I'm going to be doing a class with my friend Sharon in May. I can't remember the date now. It's escaped me. So Sharon, if you know it, feel free to put it in the chat. And it's going to be a $40 class, and it includes a stamp set. Hopefully a stamp set, if not an embellishment, because this is going on sale on April the 9th. So I'm going to try snag as many as I can, but no guarantees. So sign up ASAP if you're interested in the class. We can also send a kit to you, but you got to have the stamp set for it to work. And we're going to make 3 cards, a little treat holder, and a picture frame project. So super cute. Okay, are you guys ready to go? Let's roll the dice. And it is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's try Apple Harvest, and we'll see how nicely it stamps. Okay, so this is the stamp set I'm going to be using. And let's see what colors I am going to be using. I've put our, how many colors do we have? 50 colors in the color wheel. So I sell Stampin' Up! Products, and Stampin' Up! Is famous for matchy-matchy everything. We have inks, paper, ribbon, embellishments. Everything matches, and I love that. So I've put them in here, but I'm including the new colors because I've already packed up my stuff for my sale. My old colors are packed already. Can you believe it? I'm having a sale on, I think it's April the 19th on Zoom, and then on the 20th. in person, and I'm blowing out 93 stamp sets, plus all my other stamp sets. That's what I'm working on right now. Okay, are you guys ready to see what color I have to use? Okay, this will be paper. Give me a good color. Give me a good apple color. Paper. Berry Burst. You know what? That's awesome. Blueberry Bushel. Oh, I don't know about that one. Blueberry, maybe it's okay. Blueberry Bushel. Apples? Okay, what did I say that was? Paper. Okay. So let's go here, and then we're going to spin again to see what ink color I have to use. I may be cheating and changing. We will see. Pumpkin pie for ink. Okay. And if I didn't like that, let's just see what happens when you shuffle and see if we get a more forgiving color. Really, I guess, oh, these could be oranges. What did it, oh, Shy Shamrock. You know what, I might pull in Shy Shamrock because that's a new color. And I think I could do something with that. Okay, let's see here. So for sure I need Blueberry Bushel. See, why can't I do these as oranges? Do they look like apples? I don't know. We'll see. Let's play this one by ear. Okay, so I need Blueberry Bushel cardstock, which is a very strong color. I think it is in, I don't even know. Blueberry Bushel. Okay, I found that. Pumpkin pie. Okay. Pumpkin pie. And let's see what Shy Shamrock looks like. I think I've got some here. So this is how I store my paper. Ooh, this is tricky, you guys. And I think I'm going to grab some designer series paper. I still have some, I think. Look at that. So this stuff is retiring. There's a huge sale starting on April the 9th. That's not Blueberry Bushel. Da, 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 da. Do I have any left? Oh, there's Blueberry Bushel. Okay, let's pull some of this out. Okay, there we go. I had to use paper color, Blueberry Bushel. Aha! Done. So maybe I'll cut the card base in white. We'll see here. Okay, and then I need Shy Shamrock. And I'll show you how to put your ink together. And then I also need a little bit of pumpkin pie ink. Okay, pumpkin pie, Blueberry Bushel. Let's go with this and see what I can come up with. I think I'm up for the challenge today. And I have some brand new paper. So this stuff will be available in May, or if you are a demo, you get to order it now. It's one of the perks of having a demonstrator number. And then you get to be part of our amazing crafting group team. We have so much fun stamping together. And you can get a starter kit number anytime and get some of these new products in your kit. So that is super fun. Okay, what have I got here? You know, I think I can work with this. Sure. Okay, and I might try to use some watercolor pencils tonight. Why not? Okay, so what I really like to do is we have a thing called a color coach. Now, I don't know if we're getting new color coach cards or not. If not, I'm making some because I love using this. And what did I say my color was? Blueberry Bushel? Let's just see what they have for suggested colors. Ooh, yeah, Granny Apple Green, Real Red. There's no pumpkin pie in here. But I don't know, you know, it's got a green. So I think my Shy Shamrock will work just fine. And then too, when I was at a Stampin' Up! Conference, they have a color wheel. So Blueberry Bushel is here. And honestly, guys, I have no clue what I'm doing. Oh, look, complementary color to Blueberry Bushel. Is that how that works? I don't know. Maybe. Monochromatic? Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I'll figure that out. Hopefully someone smarter than me on my team will be able to tell me exactly how it works. Okay, are you guys ready to get started? Let's cut a card base. let's change it up this time, and we're going to cut it this way. So I am lining the short side up. My cardstock is 8.5 inches. I'm going to line it up at 4 1/4. Okay, so I get 2 card bases, and then I'm just going to fold this in half. But because I have the Stampin' Up! Paper trimmer, the dark blade is cutting blade, and the light blade is a scoring blade. And look at this nice crisp crease that you get. Ta-da! Isn't that awesome? Oh, it's kind of hard to see. My light's a little weird tonight. Not the best, but I think it'll be good enough. Oh, and then I have a bone folder. So we do sell bone folders. It won't come with your name on it, but you know, in case I'm having a bad day and forget my name, I can just look and go, oh, that's who I am today. Okay, now where was my card sketch that we're working with here? Now, first of all, let me show you when you get a brand new Stampin' Up! Ink pad. It's tight. It's really hard to open. So I kind of give it a push from the back, flip it open, and then lock it into place. Now, inside there is a little place here. If you look on the back, there is a solid label that you can peel off. And I put it on the inside of my stamp case. And then that way when it's open, you know what color it is. Because when you get a bunch of these open, you know, you don't want to be dipping your ink pad in Blueberry Bushel and then mixing up your colors at all, because then it kind of wrecks your ink pad. So that's my tip. And then I like to take the label. Let's pull that off. And I know that this is Shy Shamrock. So let's put that on the front here. And then my ink pads are set up and they're ready to go. Okay, so we've got this. Ooh, that's the old card. Let's get rid of this. Okie dokie, okie dokie. So we have a white card base. I think this layer should be 3 3/4 by 5. So 3 3/4 by 5. Then I have this layer. You know what? Let's make this one. I think I'm going to try the Shy Shamrock. And I'm going to cut this at 3 3/4 by 5. Now, if it doesn't work, I got lots of paper. I just ordered a brand new package of this. So I'm not too concerned. 3 3/4 by 5. I don't know what the orange is going to look like. I might be changing that out. Okay, and then this layer here is going to be 3 by 4. So this is 6 by 6 paper. So I really like that 3 by 4 measurement because I'll get 2 pieces. So I can use this on another card. 3 by 4. We'll put this over here. And then we've got this going like this. And then we need some kind of a solid color here. Now I wonder if we should... I feel like it's going to miss a matte if I put that in white. Or should I do this in blue going all the way across? It looks like this is 1.5 by, what did I say this measurement was? 5? 1.5 by 5. Let's try this. And really, creating cards is so easy because you're just playing with pieces. And especially if you have a sketch that you're working with. Right? Like, look at that. There's my sketch. Doesn't that look cute? I mean, pretty colors. Everything color coordinates, except for this weird orange color that I have to use now. Now I have a circle punch. So let's see if I have some white. I do have some white here. And I'll see what it looks like with my watercolor. Oh, can you guys see this? It looks like Otto was stepping on my paper again. Whoever gets this card, you're going to have a nice little puppy paw print on your card. Okay, let's see what would fit on here. Should we just do one big apple? Maybe we'll do one big apple today. Now, when you get our rubber mount So we have two stamps, two kinds of stamps. We have clear photopolymer, which you just peel, stick on a block, it's ready to go. And then we have these red rubber ones. Now, the reason why people love these red rubber ones is that you get a really nice, distinctive, crisp image. And you can use StazOn ink with them and it doesn't wreck it. I think it kind of wrecks the photopolymer design, or the plastic. Okay, now this is cut very badly. Normally it's close. Normally the image should be centered, so this is going to be a bit tricky because this is not matching my label right now, so I could trim it, but I am just not going to worry about it. I've got lots of paper. And you know what? Card making is fun. There's no mistakes ever. You just kind of play around with stuff and have a great time. Oh, wait a second. This can't be an orange. I thought I needed orange. Maybe I'll do orange flowers because I have to use orange somehow on here. Yeah, I'll put orange flowers on here because I think this orange blossom is too big and I don't have a bigger stamp right now. Normally I would pull out my dies and use my die cutting machine, but this is Easy Stamping 123 with just stamps, paper, and ink. Not the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, although it is really fun. Isn't that cute though? Okay, so I've got that going. I'm going to do some orange flowers just to pull in my orange color. And then I need some kind of texture on here. And again, normally I would use an embossing folder. Now I'm going to show you how else you can just do it as well. You don't even have to use a block. You could just put it on like this. And then I'm going to get my Blueberry Bushel ink and we're just going to do tone on tone. And I'm going to create some texture on this cardstock piece. Now I really wanted it to be more random, but I need a piece of scrap paper here. Oh, look at this. Normally I'd pull out my grid paper. I don't know where it is right now. But you know what? I love stamping and playing and creating. It's just fun. It's relaxing. I usually do a lot of stamping when I'm watching Netflix. But can you see how that just caused a lot of texture on your card, and it makes it more interesting? And then if you want, you could, you know, make a jaggedy edge. You can tear an edge. This creates a bit more texture too. Or, you know, if you have a dull cutting blade, you don't even have to do this. You could just buy 2 paper trimmers and have one with a dull cutting blade and go like that. Okay, so I've got some texture on this piece. I'm happy with that. I've got a really cool pattern going here, and I'm really liking how this is shaping up. Let's just see if anybody has any questions. So May 18th, Sharon, thank you. So you guys should come to join us at our class on May 18th. We're going to have a lot of fun in Edmonton. If you can't, we can ship you a kit anywhere in Canada, but you have to have the Apple set, or you can substitute a new set that's coming in the catalog, I think, which is going to be the Sweet Citrus set. So if you really want a kit, we can make that happen for you. Okay, so let's go here. Keep going, keep going. Oh, Carol's here. Hello, Carol from New Brunswick. Is it nice and warm where you are? And we have Wendy from Winnipeg. Hello, Wendy. I had my grandma, my Baba, lived in Winnipeg, and I'm from Flin Flon, Manitoba. So I used to go up like every weekend growing up, and we'd go to Winnipeg. And I just thought that was the biggest, best city in the whole wide world. Because when you're from Flin Flon, there's like no shopping. There's nothing to do. So Winnipeg was a huge treat. And Margaret Ann, hello. Thank you for joining me tonight. Okay, let me keep going here. So I'm going to try watercolor pencils. Now, how many people have watercolor pencils? I don't even know what colors I have. I need pumpkin pie. So they sell it in assortment 1 and assortment 2. I'm assuming this is assortment 1. And let's see if I've got a pumpkin pie in here. And let's see how this is going to work. Now, normally what I would do is grab my Stampin' Blends because they do such a great job. But This is Easy Stamping 123 for beginners, and I'm not sure if beginners would have a lot of these colors available. I don't want to do orange. Maybe I'll do a yellow apple. Oh, look, this is brand spanking new. Oh my goodness, I don't think I've ever opened this. This is how often I use watercolor pencils. The other nice thing about this is that if you have kids, they can use your pencils and they're not wrecking your ink pads. So when my son was small, he would have some wicked temper tantrums, and I had chalks, pastels, they were called back then. And where's the yellow? Oh, crushed curry. And he would have temper tantrums, and he would take his, I'd give him a Q-tip, and bam, 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 and he'd smash a little stinker would smash my pastels. So watercolor pencils would have been great for him. And he's now a lot older and no longer has that problem. In fact, I can't remember the last time he has stamped. Okay, let's just see how this blends out. I'm using Daffodil Delight because I want to do a yellow apple on here. I guess I could have done red. Oh well, too late. And then they say that you have to use blending brushes or blending pens. This is so old, it's a blue label. Everything is black now. So this just goes to show how old these products are. Is there anything left in here? Oh, look. It's super old and there's still some kind of liquid in here. It's blending out not too bad. Now, I use Memento black ink. They do not recommend this. You're supposed to use StazOn ink, but I think I told you I don't like StazOn ink. Sorry, unless I'm doing lots of watercoloring, I don't. So I'm getting a little bit of smearing here because this is not watercolor-based ink. But really, it's not enough that it's bothering me. I'm pretty happy with this, and I'm happy with my apple. So I'm going to leave that. And then I've got some kind of a green. I've got Granny Apple Green. I don't have Shy Shamrock. This will be kind of a yellowy green. What does this green look like? Oh, that's blue. What's this one? Garden Green? Sure. Let's do a little bit of Garden Green. So I always go over my dark areas first, kind of in the veins, and then I'll put a little light layer down to kind of fill it in a little bit. And this is really fun. It makes you feel like an artist. And then because I use this on yellow, you just take it over here and give it a little wipe. Maybe it was the other side. One side's usually done with and one side's good. So you can see the yellow coming off, and now I'll go in and color my Garden Green. And you know what? Look, it looks more like a Shy Shamrock. Because watercolor pencils are not really true to color. So that's why you get to create and kind of do whatever you want. Okay, let's clean that. And then I think I need some kind of a brown color for the stem. Well, I still haven't used my pumpkin pie. I'm cheating, so I better go do some flowers. Okay, what do you guys think? So there is a yellow apple. I think that looks pretty nice. I don't know. I'm pretty happy with my card. Okay, now we don't have a sentiment yet. We need a couple flowers. So I'm just going to color a couple flowers. Oh, I'm almost out of time. I got to stamp faster. Because I'm stamping faster, yeah, I don't like how this has been cut. But that's okay. I can still work with it. Let's put it on this block. And let's give myself some paper that don't have dog footprints on it. Hooray! Let's just go 1, 2. Now, can you see how I caught an edge? This is why I don't like the extra rubber on here and I press too hard. I'm trying to kill my paper. Be nice to your paper. Okay, and then when you're done, you pull out your Simply chamois. And we just give everything a nice little wipe and clean it all up so we don't have any ink contamination. I will color these, cut them out, and then put a sentiment on here, and I will be done. Easy peasy. Easy stamping 1, 2, 3. Anybody can do this. Maybe I should get Otto to try stamping. I'll have a guest dog stamper next time. You can put some puppy paws on. on some cards. That'd be kind of fun. Although I don't think he'd be very impressed. Okay, I don't really want orange on here at all, but because I rolled that as a challenge or spun that as a color challenge, I'll do some orange flowers. I'm just going to do just a little bit. It doesn't have to be totally orange. No, it does not. Can't you have white flowers with a yellow center with like a pop of orange? Sure. That's the thing when you're stamping. You can make anything be the color you want. That's why this is so great for scrapbooking too, because you can use stamps in your scrapbooking and create any color embellishments that you want. So that's kind of a win-win. Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay, I think I've pulled this in a bit. Now you can see my black is bleeding a little bit. It's not that noticeable, but if you're going to be using a lot of these pencils, you probably want to invest in a StazOn ink pad. Mine's so old, I barely use it. I actually need a new one. I use Memento Black for pretty much everything, but it's not great with watercoloring. If this was, it wouldn't work on watercolor paper very much because it would bleed a lot. But you know what? For this, it's not too bad. Now, I really wish I had a punch for the flowers, but you can see I'm using my paper snips. These are the best scissors for cutting out flowers or for cutting out anything. They're super sharp though. So if you have small kids, do not use these with kids. And there, I'm almost done. And then we'll just stamp our sentiment. What sentiment should we put on this card? I sure love how this is turning out. I don't even have any ribbon or anything on it yet. I don't think we have blueberry bushel ribbon. We do have a new white ribbon that's coming that I really, really love. Oh, I have Shy Shamrock ribbon. I know I do. I just ordered some. Okay, Shy Shamrock is one of the brand new in colors. So we get 5 new in colors every 2 years. And then we get embellishments and we get paper and ribbon and designer series paper. And I love playing with new stuff. So that makes me really happy. Okay, let's pull this out of the way. There, I've got my orange flowers. Haha. Now I've got my card opening this way. So let's start sticking this down. Okay, I am just going to use my liquid glue because I am a fast stamper and I can really go fast with my liquid glue. Okay, I'm just going to center this. I don't know if it was really centered on my, that's kind of centered. And again, this was 3 by 4. This was 3 3/4 by 5. I think I'm just going to put this down flat. Okay, there we go. Scribble, scribble, scribble with the glue. And you can see how little I'm using. Don't put big globs on here because then you're going to get glue everywhere. And that won't be very good. Okay, let's put this layer down. Okay, and there we go. Stamps, paper, and ink. Easy stamping 1, 2, 3. Let's pop this up. That's how versatile this Apple stamp set is, right? You can do your traditional red. And if you go on Pinterest, there's so many ideas with this stamp set. Crazy. Okay, so am I following my card sketch? Yes, I am. I have 3 little flowers that I'm going to put somewhere because that puts my orange color in there. And maybe I'll just use this in the place of embellishments. They're kind of cool. Right, so I've used my blueberry bushel cardstock. I've used my horrible pumpkin pie color that I'm not too keen on. This is the new ribbon that's coming out. Isn't that pretty? Look at the texture in this. I'll put that to the side, and I need some kind of a sentiment. So what does it say? Oh my goodness, look at this. The greatest gift is a good friend. Oh yeah, let's use that sentiment. So I think I've had this set for 2 years. Why have I never used this? See, I'm not even going to mount it. There you go. I'll mount it after when you guys aren't here and make it all pretty and line it up. Some people never mount theirs. Okay, I've got a scrap of, what would this be? This is probably not quite 3/4 of an inch. Now the tricky thing is, because look how badly this one is cut. Normally I would send that back to Stampin' Up and say, give me a good set, please. But because it's 2 years old and I haven't used it, they're going to say, huh, you had 60 days to return it and you're calling 2 years later. I don't think so. Okay, let's see. See, there's 2 sides to every card. 2 sides to every piece of cardstock. This is a bad side. That was a bad stamp job, and this is a good one. So let's just go like this. The greatest gift is a good friend. Now this is too long, so let's go like this. Greatest gift is a good friend. There we go. So feel free to just chop up your sentiments. You don't have to keep them in that long line, right? We'll go like this. We're going to stick some flowers on there, and we have a beautiful card. You know, I think this Easy Stamping 123 is one of my favorite type of videos to do, because I'm always shocked at how cute the cards turn out. And I've been doing this a long time. So if I can do this with weird colors, and by spinning a wheel, you can do this. You just use whatever you have and just have fun and play and create, and then make sure you send your card to your friend. I think we'll put one there, and then maybe one here. I kind of like to cluster them. Let's put one over here. Okay, so there's my sentiment. And then if you wanted to step it up, we sell these basic rhinestone gems or jewels that have been around forever. But I find they go with absolutely everything. They're actually a really good value. Do I have any opened? Yeah. I used to keep tons of these in stock. We do have some embellishments that are retiring that will be on sale on April 9th that match the blueberry. Oh, I don't know. Blueberry bushel isn't retiring, so maybe not. Anyway, there's tons of embellishments that are retiring. But see how that just steps it up? It takes the flower from being flat to give it a little bit of bling. And this is a putty. This is a take your pick tool, and it has a little putty end, and it picks up these little rhinestones. So, you know, if you have gorgeous nails, you can still make a card. I do not. Mine keep breaking. Okay, I am officially done, you guys, and I'll just check the comments before I sign off. So what have we got here? We have Easy Stamping 123. Let me just move this out of the way. Using the Apple Harvest card class, in which I'll be doing a class on May the 18th with my friend Sharon. We have a lot of fun together. You are more than welcome to join us, or we can send you a kit to go in the mail if you live out of town and you don't feel like driving to Edmonton. But we have no snow now. It's a good time to come see us. We do have West Edmonton Mall. Okay, here we go. So we got this. I used the blueberry bushel paper. I used orange ink by using the watercolor paper. And why did I use yellow? I think I wasn't thinking red would work with the orange. Yeah, so I think I got my colors. I think I got my card sketch. I'll just see if anybody had any questions. So Wendy says, cute card. Thank you. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, Margaret Ann. Yeah, it was a little tricky, but I think it came together pretty well. I'm pretty happy with this. And Gail Melody. Hello, Melody. And Kathy's here too. Thanks, guys. I'm so happy you're here. And it's nice to see you guys. I haven't seen some of you for a while. So I thank you so much for joining me tonight, and I will be back next Tuesday, or hopefully I'll see you at one of my classes. And if not, and you're just a new stamper, I hope this card sketch inspires you to try stamping, to pull out your stuff, because it is really easy with just stamps, paper, and ink. That's all you need, and it's lots of fun. So thank you so much for joining me, everybody. Have a great night. Bye.